there's one thing you didn't mention
No,
that
you
I will
didn't do
mention.
that.
I will mention this. You know,
It is not true. It's
wait. Long time. I thought I was gonna get married to somebody from Abriba, and then I heard you guys bride price. I said, "Oh my God!" I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna go. I'll go to monk school. I'm gonna
that's
sign up
so.
to be a monk. Have they brought the bride price down?
No, I don't know about. I don't think we do that. It's not an Abriba thing. I know all that Eastern part, like maybe Imo and all that Eastern people, but
Well,
Abriba,
Imo is a whole different ball game. In fact,
yeah,
Imo is.
so
We won't
Abriba
even
is
go to
like
Imo.
that.
We won't touch Imo right now. That's my cousin went and got married there. Well, it was shotgun wedding, so I said, "Good for you." That boy don't listen. Hey everybody, Raphael Harry here. You're listening to White Label American. On this show, we dive into unique and diverse origin stories from immigrants and allies. Join us weekly as we break barriers, connect the past with the present, and peek into the future. Welcome to a brand new episode of White Label American. Thank you all for joining us. I'm your host, aka Ronin Rafa. To some, that's the shirt I'm wearing today. To others, it's just Raphael. Whichever one you want to call me. If you pay
Uncle
me in
Ralph.
gold, well, Uncle Raf is there too. But if you pay me gold, you pay me in no crypto. We don't do naira. We don't do certain currencies here. Just just if you want to support the podcast, please support us with dollars. Euros we'll take. We're very pro-Western here when it comes to currency. Yeah, we don't do all that internet talk of anti-West. Keep that talk on the internet. Yep. With that being said, I'm honored to have one of my longest. Is that the correct phrase to use? One of the
Longest.
people. Yeah, one of the people I've known for the longest. Yeah, I've known. Well, let's put it this way: I've known her since the '90s,
Since I
and to
was
the
10.
damn that okay, that make it sound like I should be on the Epstein files. No, I'm not on the
Yeah.
Epstein files. But I don't know that guy. I don't have that kind of money to know him. So, but I've known her since long time ago. Many of you weren't even born, apparently, when I knew today's guest. And I have the honor of having someone who's a trained lawyer. She's a mom. She's a founder of more than one business. She has experience in governance, in risk management, and social impact. She has a product that she's launching or has launched called Òrentéh. I hope I said it right.
Yes, Òrentéh.
And she'll be telling us more about it. But before we get to her new product, let's welcome Nnenna. Should I say the full name or should I stop at Nnenna?
Nnenna is good.
Okay. So
I like
let's
that.
welcome Nnenna. How are you doing today, Nnenna?
I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for having me.
And this is Nnenna's third appearance on the podcast. So all you got to do is go back and listen to the other episodes. Just say there's no other Nnenna that has appeared on the podcast. So there's only one Nnenna that has appeared. So one question to kick you off. What was your do you recall the first time that you saw and spoke to me? And do you recall how much hair that I had then?
I think I remember the first time I met you. I have a very faint idea. You had just returned from school. You were hanging out with my uncle, Isaac. And I think I just returned from boarding house. And I've heard, it's one of those things where you come back and my siblings will tell me, oh, this uncle, he's really cool. Uncle Isaac's friend. I think you like him. He's very funny. I don't know how you stole my siblings' hearts, but and I'm just like, what are you people even talking about? Because, And then I met this guy. I was like, I think were you guys going like Mount Olivet or what's the name of that?
Yeah, Mount Olivet.
Yeah.
Mount Olivet
And I
Grammar
was just like,
School.
okay. And yeah, the rest is history. I can't go into details. But I
Uh,
remember. I do.
oh man. So how much hair did I have back then?
Oh, you had a lot of hair. You guys were cool back then.
Is there any celebrity that you can use to describe the hair that I had?
I mean, I don't. Maybe like Michael B. Jordan type of hair. Like
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, we can end this episode here and move. I don't think we need to talk anymore. That's good. Well, I just wanted the audience to have a picture in their mind. Just picture.
yeah.
That's all. That's all. But
Yeah.
because some people only know me as somebody without hair,
Oh
and they can't
no,
picture how
no.
great.
I still remember you. In fact, that your uniform. I still
Oh no,
remember that.
no, but I need to remember the uniform. That's not important. Leave that out of it. The hair is what I'll
Are
just
you
go
sure?
for.
Because I'm happy to talk about it.
No, we don't need to talk about the uniform. That was the.
Okay. And the hair.
Yeah, the hair is the most. Yeah.
You used to be like very handsome, like.
I've always been handsome. If that was mad skinny.
Yeah, you used to be really handsome. I know a girl, at least two girls that were tripping for you back then. They were just. I wasn't just like into the whole girl stripping.
Yeah, they should have put it in writing. That's
Well, they had to go through me, and I'm very territorial, so.
So now that the streets know, how good looking I've always been.
Yeah.
Can you introduce the audience to Òrentéh, the new product that you're launching?
Oh, sure. So Òrentéh is right now. I call it my baby because it's still at the very young phase of it. But it was something that it's a project that I actually started sometime last year. And it was really, for me, I think the inspiration came from that desire to give women, any woman really, but mostly Nigerian and African women, a very positive period experience that, feels very soft, that makes them feel very dignified and comfortable. And I just wanted to create, something that truly respects the woman's body while they are going through their period. Something that women can trust, and especially on we're already going through a lot during our period. So imagine when one is feeling vulnerable and you have to deal with all the other products we have on the market. So
Yeah.
So I feel like I designed Òrentéh to answer to that discomfort for so many women have silently accepted for so many years. So that's what it is.
What phase of the planning are you at right now?
We are actually one step to the execution. Like we've designed, we've gone through everything. I worked with a group of doctors to actually design these products, dermatologists, allergies, just to make sure that there is no, like, this is something that's, so yeah, we are in the very final stage. Any moment from now, we will launch in the market, but I'm holding up till after the Lunar New Year.
Oh yes.
I want to start the new year with something very positive and take advantage of this firehouse energy that is everywhere. So I'm all about the firehouse.
Yeah.
I'm done shedding, so I want to start on a very positive light. So yes, sometime either the end of February or definitely the first week in March, Òrentéh will be available to every Nigerian or really every woman in Africa.
Awesome. That's great to hear. And happy Lunar New Year to our friends out there who are celebrating. Because we have people everywhere who listen to this podcast and from different communities.
Yes.
So shout out to everyone.
Very excited for it. Thank you.
It's the year of the horse, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm ready.
Yeah. We got to stay ready.
Yeah.
So let's get to your origins.
Oh, gosh.
Can you introduce us to your city of birth?
Oh, gosh. So I was actually born in Lagos, Nigeria. Um,
Where in Lagos?
where was I even born? I think, I don't know, somewhere in Apapa in Lagos.
Oh,
Yeah,
Papa,
I'm in Lagos.
a port city.
Yeah. But I spent most of my life in Ibadan, Oyo State. My parents are Igbo. My dad is from Abriba in Abia State, and my mom is from River State, Port-Harcourt, River State.
Another connection you have with me. But
Yes. And so yeah, I spent my childhood, my teenage years in Ibadan. I went to school in Oyo, so I speak Yoruba more than I speak Igbo. Uh, they can sell me in the East for sure, but I'm learning Igbo. But I do identify as an Abriba girl because I am just an Abriba girl. I love my culture. I love the Abriba people, and I'm learning about. I'm not very whatever about it, but I'm learning about Abriba culture, and it's amazing all the things I keep learning about Abriba every day. How we have like the age grade system. We have this thing where when you succeed, you go back home to bring your brother and help them, lift them up to the next level. Those kind of things. I think they call it akurula or something. I don't know what the Abriba term is for, or Abriba term for it is, but I know that's general Igbo. That's what they do. So Abriba is really big on that, and Abriba is what we call small London. Nobody should come and argue with me, but Abriba is small London of Nigeria.
I've heard that before. So yeah. Now I will hold you there because I want you to, you know what, you've already answered some of this, but I think you can go further by giving the audience at least 3 unique things to Abriba that you want everyone who has not interacted with Abriba to know.
Sure. So Abriba is in Abia State. One of the things I like about my culture is really the community. Like some other cultures where everyone, sort of do their things on their own. Abriba is a real community. It's one of those things one of those places where you're getting married, everybody will attend. Like everyone knows everybody. So sometimes I will meet a friend that is an Abriba guy or an Abriba girl, and the first thing I'll do is call my mom. Like, do I know this person? Or if someone is asking me out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'll call my mom. I'll be like, please, it's my cousin. Because that's how we are. Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah.
And one way or the other, you'll find out. So it's still something that happens in Abriba culture. And the food is amazing. Abriba food is just too good. We have esusu, which is my favorite. My grandma used to make that for me as a kid. It's corn, like grounded corn. It kind of mix it and make it like moi moi, but it's made of corn.
Oh, okay.
And you eat that with vegetable soup. Another thing I like about Abriba is really the age grade system. We have an amazing age grade system that's, I think, how we push for growth within the community. So you have this different age grade will at one point contribute something to either build a school or renovate a school, fix roads. So it's like people have money in Abriba, and we are not just, flaunting the money and saying, oh, we are rich, but actually giving back to our community and building the community. And it's like when you go to Abriba, most of the houses are the houses that you would find in the city. But we have it over there in Abriba. We have our own traditional ruler. We call him the Nnenna of Abriba Kingdom. And
wait, what you call him again?
Nnenna.
Nnenna.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. That's the first time I thought it was an OB, but I think it makes sense now. I think somebody had told me back in the days. Abriba's rulers. Your word for king is different from.
Yes. I'm a very, very proud Abriba girl. And then we have different, I don't know how, I know we have, like, Abriba is divided into several communities, but I'm from where they call Ameke in Abriba. Like, it's just cool to be from Abriba, honestly. If you're not from Abriba, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Oh, look, here we go. Yes.
However,
there's one thing you didn't mention.
No.
that
you
I will
do
mention.
that.
I will mention this. You know,
It is not true.
wait. Long time. I thought I was going to get married to somebody from Abriba, and then I heard you guys bride price. I said, "Oh my God! You know, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna go. I'll go to monk school. I'm gonna
That's
sign
so.
off to be a monk." Have they brought the bride price down?
No, I don't know about. I don't think we do that. It's not an Abriba thing. I know other Eastern part, like maybe Imo and other Eastern people, but
Well,
Abriba,
Imo is a whole different ball game. In fact,
yeah,
Imo is.
so
We won't
Abriba
even
is
go to
like
Imo.
that.
We won't touch Imo right now. That's my cousin went and got married there. Well, it was shotgun wedding, so I said, "Good for you." That boy don't listen. But
No,
I have a good friend. Well, we used to be good friends, and then life lifed,
yeah,
and you might actually know her, and she's from Abriba, and she also mentioned that she lives in Port-Harcourt, and she mentioned that bride price. I said, "Oh
really.
my goodness!" I said, "Oh," she said, "It's not cheap." I
Uh,
said, "Oh
I think
man,
it depends on the
Abriba."
family, because
Yeah,
my
yeah.
own side,
I think it's the
our bride
family, to be
price,
honest.
in fact, I think for us, what is important is that you marry into a good family, and because you're coming into, or if you're a girl, you're joining our family. I don't think well, not my family, Sha. My family, we are good.
Well, as
Um,
far as it's not Isaac being in charge of the setting of the bride price.
leave my
Shots fired. He still owes me. He owes me more than one bottle of champagne, so I always should
well,
take shots at him.
call him.
Yeah. Well, I can always embarrass him here, so he knows where to find me.
Yes.
Send my bottles or sign up for Patreon and then send the bottles too. So with thank you for the for answering the question on Abriba, by the way. It's
Yeah,
always good to hear of other places in Nigeria,
yeah.
because a lot of people always, when I meet people like, "Oh, I love Nigeria," and then they end up talking about only one place. I'm like, it's, okay, either you want to learn or you don't want to learn. You choose one. But yeah, that's why I try to show that there's a lot of the diversity
Yeah,
also includes us, and we're a
yeah,
very diverse place with
yeah,
diverse cultures,
yeah.
and it's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is.
So I know you love Abriba. However, you got to move around Nigeria. You have a unique experience.
Yes, I do. I do.
And okay, should I ask this question? Okay, I'll ask this question first before I go to the main one. There's a main one that was trap you too.
Oh God.
So, with your experience all the time you were in Nigeria,
Mhm.
where do you consider your favorite Nigerian city to be?
Oh God. My favorite Nigerian city will be Ibadan. I mean, that's where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I made most of my friends till today. I'm in touch with, like you. I'm still
Mm-hmm.
in touch with a lot of my friends. So Ibadan is my favorite city. Yeah, it will always. My siblings were born in Ibadan, right? My brother and my sister were born in Ibadan. So I also consider myself an Ibadan girl because, you know, it's cool.
How will you describe Ibadan to someone who's not familiar with the place?
Ibadan is kind of like Texas, very Western, very late.
What? That's the first time that's the last time it ever come to my mind.
Oh, okay, let's say that. I'm a Dallas girl, so Ibadan is very laid back. Ibadan is one of those places that you can actually raise your kids. We still have the culture, like if you're into the whole family oriented kind of stuff, Ibadan is definitely, Ibadan would encourage that kind of upbringing and environment for you. It's very affordable as well. And like I said, we still have Ibadan is known for the red roof or whatever it is
Yeah,
called.
that dusty roof. Oh
Yeah,
man,
there's just something special about
brown roof.
Ibadan. Yeah, it's a very lovely, lovely place. And like I said, most of my friends that I have today in my life, I met them in Ibadan, and they're all special to me.
Man, there are a lot of special people there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes,
There's
all my
somewhere
special
too
friends are
special
from
for me to be
Ibadan.
around. I'll put it that way. But it's not. You said a lot of good stuff by Ibadan,
Yeah.
and it's not my favorite place. It's okay.
Sorry
Yeah.
to hear.
That one thing you missed out on Ibadan is either you're going up or you're coming down
Oh,
with
really?
Ibadan.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
I mean in hills. That's in a city of 21 hills. Or,
Oh,
I mean, I don't
no.
know. I forgot
No,
another.
I lived in Bodija, so I didn't do too much.
Okay. See, bougie girl. I was the guy. I was walking around. I was always going around everywhere.
Yeah.
I
So
was like
why
a
did yours
surveyor.
pass? It was always just Bodija and UI, and then
Yeah,
maybe an
I was a
apartment
surveyor. I was going all the way to Ring
IT.
Road, going all. I went everywhere of Ibadan. I don't.
2 weeks ago, I had one of my friends from Ibadan visit me, and we were watching, this YouTube video, and we were just watching areas in Ibadan. I was like, I don't even remember the names.
I've been to Dubai. I've been to every corner of Ibadan. I might not remember it right now, but once somebody says the name, I drove, especially when I started driving. I was
Yeah.
driving,
I went on my
as a teenage boy, I was part of the exploration.
No. So for me, Ibadan was, that was where I experienced first date, my first boyfriend, my first thing. So it's a very special place to me. Like, I don't think anyone can take it away. Even Abriba can.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't.
No.
I experienced my first night vigil there too. So, staying with, I think the answer to this next question will also be in Ibadan. Okay. I'm willing to bet on that as Ibadan.
All right, let's do it.
So, at this moment, what do you consider your favorite childhood memory to be, and where is it from?
So you'll be surprised, even though you think it's Ibadan, it's actually not. It's Abriba. No.
Oh, okay.
It's actually Abriba because,
Not surprised, but that would have been my third choice.
It was one of those places where, how we Igbos would travel to the east in December.
On 1 December.
Yeah. And so my cousins from every part of the world will come back home for the holiday. And we will all go to like the river, the stream to go and fetch water and do things, So my favorite childhood memory is going to definitely be the ones from Abriba, spending time with my grandma and my grandpa, and just how your grandparents will want to cook and give you, and you're just like, "Ooh, what is this? Like, don't eat this." And now that's the food that I crave the most.
Yeah.
So that I can never forget. I got to meet a lot of my aunties and uncles and cousins, and so I think that used to be my favorite. But after that, then I would say Oyo. When I was in high school, my high school experience at Oyo was actually after Abriba, I think it's Ibadan.
Yeah, I was going to ask because your high school was boarding. You were in boarding school, right?
I made friends. I made a lot of friends in Oyo, but when we are talking about high school, we are talking about childhood experience. It's definitely after Abriba, then Ibadan for sure.
What would be the Ibadan childhood memory?
It's the boys.
Oh Lord. I wasn't prepared. I might have to not send this to Isaac then. Well, go ahead. Share one. Share one.
I just had a lot of experience growing up in Ibadan. Like I said, a lot of my friends are from there, and like how you be sneaking out to go and talk to your friends because your parents will be like, by 4 p.m. I don't want you out of the house. Then I'll have friends that will be like on the next door neighbors will be playing music. That's how we communicate. This kind of and then we'll be jumping fence to go and steal mango from someone's house.
Oh Lord, that mango stealing. Oh man, that's
I mean, those were fun times,
fun. Yes.
And I think for me, the most important and special was my dad. Whenever he would be returning back from Lagos from work, and we would see his car from the entrance of our estate, it's either you disappear if you've committed a crime, or you're happy, so you run towards the car and you let us in, and then he will drive us. Like, those are just special times. They don't get that anymore here, but I think for me that was special. And then of course my friends. Those my friends were interesting, I made a lot of amazing friends, and they still are in my life till today. You know, my one of my very good friends, Dele Jide Ogita, was always very protective of me, and he won't let anybody talk to me, and anybody that approached me, Jide will tell me right from then if I should go or not. So I love
Ah,
Jide with all my heart. Like, yeah. So Ibadan and
that's
Abriba for sure.
that's beautiful. So, not long after you were done with high school, you will make the the move to United States, right?
Yes. Well, I went to college, but then I moved to the US.
How did you end up officially in the US?
I flew here. Well,
Yeah, right. Yeah, you remember the airline that you took?
yes, I do. I even remember my seat number.
Oh wow, okay. That's the first. I don't think anyone has
But
recalled
yeah,
their seat
so
number. I don't remember
I
mine.
I do. But after everything, went to college and all that, I got married, and my partner at that time was here in the US working, and so it was a no-brainer to move to the US to come and start a family, and so that's how I got here.
So, what airline did you fly?
Am I allowed to mention it? I
Yeah, yeah,
can. Okay,
yeah.
okay. It's KLM.
Dang, again.
I have very good
That's
memory.
KLM needs to come sponsor this podcast because the majority of
That's
people who've
why
flown to America have been on KLM. I flew KLM too.
yes, I do KLM. I will never
Ah.
forget.
So you also did Amsterdam.
Mm, yeah.
How long was your wait at Amsterdam?
I don't remember. I was just too excited to come and join my partner at that time, so I wasn't really paying attention. So I remember that I was issued the wrong visa. So when I
Oh,
got into America, I think I flew in through DC. They had to like cancel my visa and then reissue a new visa for me, and I
oh,
almost missed my flight. But they were so gracious to, I don't know what they did, but I didn't miss my flight. So I was just
yeah,
like,
different times, different
yes,
times.
yes. It was a pleasant
If
experience.
if it were right now, that meant whoops, U-turn. Today in today's in
I
today's
beg,
travel,
I
that's
beg,
U-turn.
I beg. My hand no day.
Hey, people now don't know. People now don't know.
Yeah.
People now they're like, well, everybody just talks as if it's. I'm like, yeah, people don't understand. People don't understand. Oh man, but you know what? Before you even talk America, let's talk going to the embassy. What was that like for you?
It wasn't as bad as, so I think at the time when we applied, so
Hmm.
we applied for the H1B, the work visa, right? So
Yeah, I
it
don't even
wasn't really a
remember mine.
very popular visa that people would apply for. So I think, if I remember, I think there were only two people that were issued that visa that year. And now I
Oh
got
wow.
September of 2005, I think, or 2000 and something. So I remember the visa, the officer telling me that, you are just the second person to get this type of visa in the whole of this country. I, I was
Oh,
feeling very special. Back then,
like,
I don't know about today.
yeah, special. So.
I mean, I am special. I mean, are you kidding? I know that. But yeah, I don't know about now, but back then, I think that was, so it was very easy for me. I didn't have to do the whole going to church and going to pray to the. Not like I'm making fun of it. People that
Hey,
just saying,
for the audience, I think I've said this before on the podcast. I can't remember what episode.
yeah,
Um, but if you go like during my time, before I even went for mine, somebody who he fell into the MAGA crowd
yeah.
eventually, and then I guess he's back in Nigeria now. I don't know if they deported him or not,
Mm,
but I remember going to the embassy with consulate in Lagos with
yeah,
him,
yeah.
and he went for his interview. So I was like, them 90-day fiancés. He before 90-day fiancé was a thing, he was one of them because he
Oh,
met
wow.
his woman through
Yeah,
Yahoo Messenger, and then she came to
oh,
Nigeria and married him. So it looked like 90-day fiancé. It looked
yeah.
like he was based his the show is based on his life, to be honest. And he, so when he went for his interview, I was the guy because he didn't know Lagos.
Yeah.
So I was already in Lagos waiting for mine. So I knew my way around. So I took him to the embassy, to the consulate.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting outside. And then you will get somebody will show up and like they had this sitting area where we could sit down opposite the consulate, and then somebody will show up like, greetings everybody, good if it's morning or afternoon, good morning. I was on my way to Ikoyi, and the Lord said to me, you must come down here, and there's somebody here needs your message. Somebody here needs your message. You have a person in here. This is their 4th time of applying for the visa. The Lord wants you to know today is the day that they will get their visa today in Jesus' name. You're not gonna say amen or not? Everybody gonna say amen. Yes. Even Muslims are saying amen.
That was really sad.
Everybody saying amen. Before you know that, as soon as the guy is done preaching, you're gonna be like, well, you don't have to give me anything. I just came here to deliver the message from the Lord. And that's all I'm here to say, and I'm going now. Man, everybody gonna start giving them money. Like I was like, damn, that's a good game right there. And then the next guy gonna show up, and they're like, wait, what? The Lord told me, oh man. And then this keeps going the whole day. People, and then even Muslims are doing it too. And I was like, wait, so the first time I showed up, it happened the whole day. I was there from, you're there in the morning till afternoon.
Yeah.
And it's just one guy after another. This same thing. And I was like, how much am I going to give you all? So after the 3rd guy, I stopped giving money.
Yeah.
And when my mom came with me for my own visa, my mom was saying she had given. I was like, oh, no, don't be giving people. But when you hear this same talk, I'm like, man. So I was like, no. Stop giving them money. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my visa. It's fine. You're not giving them money doesn't mean I'm not going to get my visa. But after that first time, they got me good. And I was like, all right, But it's a whole industry out there. Like, man, you just show up there and say, hey, I was going the other way, but the Lord told me to come here. You got one guy there. He's been denied 2 times.
Yes.
Raf was denied 3 times, actually.
Oh, wow.
He's going to get his visa today. Yes. Amen. Amen. You know what? Take the money. Thank you for coming here to tell me that Raf's going to get his visa today.
Yes. I think for me, the only time they denied me was because I was missing a particular document, and, everything had to be correct. So every time I went, they'll be like, there is something missing. And then I remember calling, my partner. Then I'm like, hey, this is missing. And he would tell me, you have it there. But me, I was like,
yeah, we were all novices to the game.
But eventually, it wasn't even about that I wasn't qualified enough. It was just that there was something that was missing in my document that I had. I already had it. I just didn't know because
they always like when you went for your visa. Did you have that thing of the Nigerian employees at the consulate harassing you, like when they spoke to you, were like, hurry up, give me the document if you don't have it.
No, at all.
They were nice to you.
Yeah, my parents are in Nigerian government at that time, right? So it was very easy for. I mean, I remember even going. I think I had police. I don't want to mention where my parents were working, but I had one of their officials with me. So it was very easy for me to just walk into the embassy. I stayed in line when it was my turn, so nobody harassed me. I went straight, and when they were going to issue me my visa, the person was lovely. In fact, they asked me to, like a lot of time it was like, come back on so day with this document, and I didn't know the document. Come back again. So it was more like appointment until I finally figured it out. I was like, oh, this is what they've been asking for. So I didn't really experience the whole. Someone also just born. Good. My name is Obiageli for a reason. I did not come into this life to come and stress.
That was good. You didn't have to go through that trauma because the very first time I went to the consulate, I'll never forget this memory. I saw a guy walking out, and he had just gotten his visa. He looked like one of them church bros from Deeper Life with oversized shirts.
Yeah.
The pants probably oversized, but mad skinny.
Yeah.
But this bro how I knew he had gotten his visa? He was like, I'm done. Yeah, bye, all of you. And he was kicking every sign. And he saw the police and he gave middle finger to the police. And police were even laughing like, oh, my brother, look you don't, give us, what we still chop now, because you leave us now, we go chop. And he said, I'm done. You cannot, I will not suffer in your hand anymore. I will not suffer. I'm good leaving you. Bye-bye. And he was bouncing away with confidence. And I was like, But after I went through my deal, I was like, when the day I got my visa and I was coming out, even the police, before I even, because it was raining that day.
Yeah.
On the day I got my interview, the day of my interview. So I had to take like a bigger bag with me, and I had extra documents for some weird reason. So they didn't allow me to take that bag in. So I had to leave it with the police at the checkpoint, at their security stand. So I knew that coming out, if I had my visa, I would have to settle. So, but when I was approaching the stand, the police guy who was standing there saw me from afar and said, this will not get visa. Look you, see your steps. Even your steps. It's not a step of a regular Nigerian anymore. It's a step of a guy who's gone. You're leaving us. My friend, settle. Come on, settle. Before I even spoke.
You won't believe I didn't really experience all those people harassing you until recently when I started visiting Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
And they will stop us like when we are going somewhere and we are coming back, returning from somewhere, and they'll be like, come and settle us.
Come on, your boys need to drink now. Your boys.
Yeah, one time, and my partner is a very, he's a no-nonsense kind of person. So he would just be like, let us go. And one time I was like, dude, you need to like slow down so that they don't shoot us or something.
Yeah, don't forget Nigerian police. They are experts at begging, but that's a, as soon as I got my visa, because the first time I was denied, the police, that was the time police didn't beg me, because when they saw my face, they were like, man, this one. The frustration on his face. If I ask him for money, the way he might beat me up. They say, oh boy, take your bag and go. Yes, man. There's some times that when you look back, you just be like, it's comedy. It's comedy because the fact that the policeman looked at me and said, this one, if I won't even make mistake of asking him, something bad has happened to him already. I'm not even gonna try. And now I'm not gonna make that mistake of trying. You know what? Here you go. Take your where's your stuff? Your stuff is here. Take. Hi. I'm not adding to your bad news. No, you can go. But as soon as you get your visa, hey, before you even say, hey, my friend, your bill is this your bill. All right. Yeah, you're so happy. You're like, you know what? Take extra.
That's how I feel when I visit Nigeria and I'm leaving. I'm always giving them all my cash. Like, okay, take.
There you go. I don't even need to take. Bye. Your guy, yeah. Oh, God, good man. This is the people we need in the country.
In fact, my most recent trip, I didn't have any like cash, like any naira. And I remember asking my partner, I was like, I need money. And he was like, what do you need money for? I said, I need, but he knows I always buy stuff at the airport. So he just gave me like money. But it wasn't really because I wanted to. It's because, when you're leaving, I don't feel like, madam, what are you giving us? I'm like, send me your account.
Man. Some things you just have to experience it to understand.
Yes.
But anyway, let's come back to United States. So you arrive in America, you end up in Texas, which has now become your favorite place, your home.
Absolutely.
That's not for me. Ain't no. I used to love cowboys until I arrived in Texas. I said, don't try and trick me into. Don't try and wrap me into your team. Nope, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I said cowboys, as in yeehaw, not your cowboys. I know you. Before you now say, Raph said it on his podcast. He loved cowboys.
Yeah.
Nope, not that. I love it when you guys lose. Yep. So, how did you begin your journey, or how did you decide to take your journey or get on the path into your professional journey that you are currently on? And why did you not go into nursing?
I don't like people.
Did nobody try to advise you to go into nursing?
Oh God, it was there. The pressure was there. Oh God, in fact. But my default setting is this. I don't like people. Like that is my default setting. So, and I know myself enough to know what I can tolerate. I mean, I like people when I like you, but
Yeah.
I'm not really into that whole faking kindness and niceness. Like it's for me, it's all about energy, right?
But they say,
Like
but you become rich. Everybody in Nursing is
yeah,
rich.
but
They
for
buy
me,
a house.
I don't ever do anything for the money. So I think that's another thing about me. Maybe that's why I am where I am today. But I remember when I was in college and experiencing, trying to figure out what I wanted. I knew I wanted to do something, but definitely not nursing. Everyone around me was in nursing. In fact, I had like three friends that were, nursing students and all that
Mhm.
stuff, but it was just not for me. Um, so instead I did like law and I did business stuff, and I think it was a very good decision because I'm not here hustling for shifts.
No, it was because I remember the first time you told me that was like 2012 or 13. You mentioned
Yes,
law to me.
yes,
I said,
yeah,
sure, why
yeah.
not? I
In
mean,
fact, I still
it's
get
not.
that till today. When someone meets me and I tell them I'm Nigerian, the first question, are you a nurse? I'm like, no.
I said that.
It's not my thing. I'm like, no, I'm not a nurse. I don't identify as a nurse.
Yeah, I'm
But
like,
there's nothing wrong with the profession, obviously.
nah, there's
But,
nothing wrong, but
but for
it's not
me,
for everybody.
it's not for me at all. I
Hmm.
don't know how to do it. But I do have like I said, I have very good friends that are nurses. And, it's just, I feel bad for them. When I hear their stories, I'm just like, ugh, you can do something else. But no.
I mean, if the only reason you went into a career or you chose a career is because everybody's making money.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing with IT, anything IT related, forensics. If
Exactly.
the only reason you did it is because everybody's making money,
Yeah.
you're going to
Yeah.
burn out. You're going to
I,
choke in
I,
it.
I don't do
It's
anything for money.
yeah,
I don't care.
it has to be for you. You have to
Yes.
be the one
Yes.
deciding this is what I want to do, and it might be in agriculture, it might be on the,
Yes. Yes.
it might be an unorthodox part. I'm not saying go and do crime and then say Raf told said this.
As long as,
Don't.
I
But I
am,
still give my 10%,
yeah.
whatever you decide to
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
if you took my advice,
Yeah.
you know. But
Yeah.
because every time I have somebody who always sends me texts like, "Hey man, this is hot right now," and I'm like, "Dude, I thought you just started this career field
Yeah.
6 months
No.
ago," and the next thing you're like, "Oh, this is hot right now. They're
Yeah.
paying like 200K."
I
But the
know.
next thing is sending me another link. This is hot right now, and I'm like, what are you doing? Which one have you started?
Yeah.
Okay, if it's hot
Yeah.
for you, fine, go into it. Why is
Mhm.
it gotta be me? I don't want to,
Yeah.
I don't want to go with you.
I get that too sometimes, but I can't do anything because of money. Now, if I think the people who were encouraging me at that time to become a nurse or go to nursing school, I think it's because they just saw my personality and thought, she's nurturing, she's caring,
Mhm.
she's kind. This would be a good field for her. But no.
Well, for me, I have a different take because I was also pushed to nursing when I
Yeah.
arrived.
Yeah.
It feels like it's a security. It's a very secure field.
Yeah.
Because it was also the Nigerians and Ghanaians, where I lived in Virginia. They were like, "Oh, everybody here, they're into it. This one just arrived,
Yeah.
started nursing. This one." And I was like, "Okay, but I never. That's not even. It has never been a thought in my mind to
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
I don't. Then I was still a very typical Niger man. I don't go to
Yeah.
hospitals except I'm dying. So why will I go walk there?
I don't know.
No.
It's
So
not calling.
I was that was the last thing on my mind to go work in to go be a nurse in an
Yeah.
environment that and the crazy thing is that there are other careers available within the medical field that we could push, and
Yes.
they just skip over that and say, "Oh, because I know 2 3 people as
Yeah.
nurses,
Yeah.
you must go be a nurse." And I'm
Oh
like,
God.
no, there's we can push other things to people. There are options.
In fact, I think like my cousins, I have like three cousins who are like nurses in America, and these are like my favorite cousins. So
Yeah.
And then I have a cousin who's also in UK. She's a nurse. My younger sister is a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So like I have people in the medical field, but I just can't relate. I'm more of I think I like to use logic on so many things, and I won't be able to understand a lot of
It's
things
it's
happening
it's
there.
not for you. If it's for you, you
It's
would have
not.
done it. That's I
Yeah,
mean, yeah,
yeah.
you would have already
But I
been in
think
the
also
field.
they were shoving it down my throat because of the money, and I
Yeah,
just
that has been like the number one selling point. Like, oh, look, this one bought a house. This one came to
yes,
America within 5 years. She already bought a house,
yes,
paid off most of the mortgage. She's married and happy, and did it. And then, well, now the person is divorced, by the way. And it was a very bloody. Yeah, we're not gonna go that far, but
yeah,
it wasn't like the happiness. I don't know about the happiness, but
yeah,
yeah, there's a lot of. I'm like, no, just if somebody just arrived and you want to help them find their way, help
yeah,
them. Don't
yeah,
just say nursing.
yeah,
It will be for some people, it's not
yeah,
for everybody.
yeah.
That's just the hot, that's my hot take to put out. I don't even think it's a hot take, but let's say it's a hot take. So one thing that I admire about you that I know it's not easy, especially being someone who went to college much later in life.
Yeah,
You got to navigate college and a career as a mom.
yeah.
How did you navigate that journey? How has that journey been like for you?
It's been an interesting journey. I'm still learning every day,
Hmm.
but I've been so fortunate to have worked for very good companies as well that understood what it meant to be a mom and also just be an employee. So I somehow found myself in financial services. I started out at one of our very good banks back then. My role was a very straightforward role. So, and I had good, amazing leaders at that time, good managers that supported my career growth and recommended me for various, opportunities within the organization. But then I later on found myself in one of the amazing best investment bank in the world. And you know, and I happen to be on a very good team. I have amazing people that I work with, whether I have a 14-year-old son who is, a very, I don't know how to describe him, but he's one of those kids that likes to be involved in a lot of things. So he's doing swimming, he's in plays, he's in, sports. Like water polo. Tomorrow he's doing track and field. Like he has all those things going on, and I've just been able to do all of that. Not and I'm a single mom by choice. So I've been able to navigate all that because I have these amazing leaders, people that I work with that, and my employer allows us to be parents outside of work. So if I have to attend a PTA meeting or anything like that, it's not something I have to start, trying to think, oh, who's going to do this for me. But we also have amazing benefits. When my son was younger, I used to take advantage of all those benefits that the company offered. That sometimes you have a nanny come stay with your kid at home, so you can go into the office. And
Yeah.
now that we have the option to work from home, I work from home for the most part. So like this, in fact, this is my office desk right now. So I work from home. I'm able to like log off time, sometimes to just go be a mom and then come back and, it's like I've just been very fortunate to be in very good places that actually encourage being a mom and just navigating my career.
Nice. That's great to
Yeah.
hear. Stepping back a little bit, when it came to school, how did you handle that?
I did. My son was very young when I was in school. So it was very easy for me. I don't know if I'm supposed to like, but I when I was back in school, my son was really young. I was dating someone at that time. So he was, when I had to travel for school, he was there to watch my son while I was away.
Oh,
And yeah, so and whenever he wasn't available, then I had to, get a nanny to watch my son. But I figured it out, I always figure things out. So
I know you personally, so
yeah.
is it?
I
I know, but I asked that question because I don't know who might be listening out there
Yeah.
and what they're going through.
I mean, you know the
Sometimes,
story at least to an
yeah,
extent, so I was able to
yeah,
figure
but
it out.
somebody might need to hear that if,
Yeah,
so that's why I always
yeah.
try to,
No, I always
get
tell
your take.
people, I always say, getting a divorce or getting divorced is not the end of the, at least it's not the end of life, really. In
Yeah.
fact, for me, I think that was when I grew up. That was when I
Mm.
actually matured because then I had to be a mom and be a dad and provide for my son. And, I had to be mentally okay as well. So, and I just, honestly, I mean, even you were part of my journey, if you remember. I don't know if you
Yeah.
remember, but so I've just been blessed with amazing people in my life that, when things were not, when I wasn't sure of where I was going, but there was always someone there, just holding my hand and trying to guide me to navigate. So I'm not going to say I did it all by myself. I just had an
Ah,
amazing community of friends and families to really guide me through. So yeah.
yeah, and it's another reason why I'm always proud of you, because seeing where you were back then, and knowing our communities, how
Yeah.
the language of we frown on divorce,
Yes.
how it's like, oh, no matter what, you must stay and
Hey.
manage. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
manage. We love saying that word. Manage. It's okay, just manage, just endure, manage.
Yeah.
And we use that to prevent ourselves from moving forward,
Yeah.
taking necessary steps. And you're an example that, no, if part of moving forward, divorce is part of moving forward.
Yes.
Divorce is
Yeah.
part of growth.
Yeah.
And you can't say, oh, because of my child, I will lock myself here and not do the right thing I'm supposed to do. And because of that, I would stay and suffer and be miserable for 40 years. And then, and nah. And you refuse to be that, and you broke that cycle of,
Yes. Yeah.
and somebody can put up that meme of, oh, our parents never divorced for, they were together for 50 years, even
Yeah.
though in the picture one person is looking miserable. You were like, you had goals because you told me the goals
Mm-hmm.
2012, and I was like, wow,
Yes.
those are big goals.
Yeah.
I didn't say, don't try it, because you're a
Yeah.
woman. Don't try it.
Yeah.
Oh, go
Yeah.
ahead. If
Yeah.
that's what you're dreaming for, you're aiming for, go for it.
Yeah.
And you've knocked out most of the goals that you told me. And I'm
I
always looking at
have.
it.
I
I'm
have
like,
actually.
damn, this Abriba
I have.
woman.
I'm always
Wow,
always
maybe I should
proud
have
of
gone to drink
myself.
Abriba water too. There's some
Yeah, you
goals.
should see. I'm telling you, everybody, there's just something about us from that side,
Abriba. Go and drink Abriba. You know what? You come support this podcast so I can go and drink Abriba water. There's certain
But
things I'm
yeah,
trying to do. But yeah.
it's when I always think about my grandmothers and my great grandmother and all the
Hmm.
women in life, like I want to, that whole thing that they always say I'm my ancestors' dream. I
Yeah.
think that really applies to me on every aspect of my life. Like when I look at my life sometimes I'm just like, wow, this is me.
Yeah.
When I feel like there are times when I feel like giving up or things are happening and I'll just remember who I am. One of my favorite movies, The Lion King, and I always say,
Mm.
but I love that movie because for some reason, if we look beyond the whole Simba, for me it's like my journey, where I was born for to be who I am for this role,
Yeah.
and finally embracing it with my whole heart and with everything in me, whether it's the time where I sort of distracted myself because I didn't want to face my realities of whatever it is, like when Simba was hanging out with Pumbaa and Timon and all those, that was him just
Yeah.
distracting himself. And then having this aha moment with his ancestors, which was like Mufasa in the sky, reminding him of who. And so, like, when I think about all those things, I think of myself and I'm just like, yeah, okay. I'm never alone, So no matter how bad, I always find myself and always find my way back home to
There you go.
yeah.
There you go. See, that's why we've stayed friends all this time. And then some people
You should
I
hang out
can't.
with me. Very smart girl.
If you weren't a smart guy, I don't think we would have stayed friends, because there are people. There's some people who I've tried to stay friends with. And I'm like, all right, I'll see you later. All right, I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up. But they're still waiting for me to hit them up. It's been 6, 7 years now, and they're like, when you call, I'll call you very soon. Just stay by the phone. I'll call you very
Yeah.
soon. So, with that being said, what is one advice you give to younger Nnenna if you run into younger Nnenna right now, let's say 18-year-old Nnenna.
Yeah.
And this
Oh
not
my
me trying to
God.
give your age, by the way.
This is a very good question because, believe it or not, I just recently started doing this whole healing my inner childhood, right? It's been an amazing journey for me. So, like, even though, yes, my childhood, I had a lot of friends and everything, but you also know my dad was a very strict guy and he was never at home. And so as an adult, I found myself in several relationships with people that, I felt like it wasn't a really healthy, dynamic for me. And so recently, in fact, I remember telling my current partner that, look, I'm really trying to be, I really want to, there's something in me that I feel like I need to connect with that myself. And so I started this whole journey of healing myself, that Nnenna. So I'm right now at my 14-year-old. But if I were to meet the 18-year-old Nnenna, I would definitely tell her to just hang in there, trust yourself. You got it. You are enough for yourself. You don't need anybody else to make you feel complete. And focus on your studies because your school will take you to everywhere. I love school. So your studies will open doors for you.
Yeah.
And find something to be very passionate about. Always give back, because you're going to be very successful and you have to carry everyone along, or at least carry people who are less privileged along and take care of people. So I think that's what I would tell my younger self. I don't know.
I think you already did.
How did they do? Clock it.
I think you already did.
Yeah. So that's where I am now. That's where I am.
All right. So let's step away from the little bit serious to something that's still serious, because on this podcast, it is always serious. So it's still advice you're giving. However, everybody who's on this podcast is considered a dancer. If you claim you don't dance, we stop the recording right now. Kick you out.
No, I'm a dancer. I love dancing.
I'm always right when it comes to this. So now you're going to give us at least 3 songs or 3 artists that can keep the audience dancing for an hour. But there's a catch. I'm not going to make it easy for you because I know you're just going to give us Afro beats.
No.
Afro beats. You're going to give us 3 artists from Abriba that are going to keep us dancing for minimum of an hour.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I thought I was going to make it easy for you. No.
Okay, I only know 2.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I'm so thankful for this opportunity. But yes, right now, one of my favorite artists out of Abriba, his name is Emirex. He's a
How do you spell that?
Emirex, as in X-ray.
I don't think I've heard that one before.
No, he's a very young boy. He's a young boy. He's at University of Port-Harcourt studying, I think, theater arts or something. But he sings really well.
Okay.
Any song you want, just ask him. He's a very good boy. I enjoy his music a lot. So, and he's from Abriba. Another one, I don't know about this one, but I listen to him every now and then. He's also from Abriba. His name is Paul Mokocha. He's a Christian artist.
Hey, reminding me of my late uncle. Well, that's Sunday
every
music.
Now and then I listen to him, but I really don't care so much for him like that. But because he said Abriba, I think they are the only 2 people from Abriba I know that are musicians.
No women singing from Abriba.
No, Abriba, we are busy building career. We're very ambitious over there,
You're
the first daughter, so you have to represent, okay? So we are busy doing things.
Singing is not career. I don't know. Abriba women into writing.
No, we are very, we are more in like lawyers and bankers and doctors. Yeah.
I believe it when I see it.
Then I like is, I love music. I'm sure you know that. I love music. But lately I've been listening to Katy Perry I know it's an oldie.
That's we have a thing of not the most popular names, so
I understand,
we'll
but I'm
scratch
just
that out of the. You won't even hear it on when this episode come out. We'll scratch that one out.
okay. Let's see. Katy Perry. I like Dark Horse. I like Dark Horse a lot. I'm so obsessed with that song. I don't even know why.
I don't know that song. I've been hearing, thanks to the real owner of this podcast. There's one Katy Perry song that has been scratched into my brain now.
But another one I like is
that Tiger song.
Yes, that one. But I like Cardi B. I love Cardi
B. Well, I was going to protest before, but Cardi B and me, we go way back. Way back.
So
that's my home girl. That's my home girl.
Her latest album, The Am I the Drama. I love that song.
Cardi B.
It depends on my mood. Today I can be listening to classical music. Tomorrow I'll be listening to country music. So, but the ones that are very consistent on my playlist are these ones that I just mentioned.
There's a generation of us that's a common thing. It's always fun when I meet people here who are like, well, I can't understand. It's Nigerians who listen to country music.
I listen to country. Hey, in fact, the other day I was listening to, is it Don Williams? My love for you never dies.
Yeah, we grew up on that, so I don't know. But the people, that's why I always laugh. I'm like, people don't understand. There's diversity. It's not this the Afrobeat generation. They're one track ponies. I'm sorry, it's one track ponies. So they don't.
I found myself in this. I was on social media and I was just like doom scrolling, right? And I found myself in this millennial music thingy where they're like, you're a millennial. They were playing like Backstreet Boys, Boys to Men, all those.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I was supposed to go to bed though, but no. I was like, yes, I found myself here. I even thought to myself, I need to buy myself a new phone just for Instagram so that when I see all these songs, I just,
Well, I've started collecting vinyl, so yeah.
Oh yeah, I used to do that too, but now not anymore.
The music's it's improving.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So there are some other questions that I had that you've technically answered already. So I don't think I will go into that anymore. But you've given me enough of your time. So
yes,
I think this would be a good place to wrap up for now. You can come back again. We will always have you. We'll always keep having you more and more because you're one of my favorite people.
Yes.
You're among my top.
You should definitely look into my friends. This one's at the Kunda. If you're asking.
Oh no! Off air, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Yes.
We'll do that.
You should be asking your guests.
We are not officially done with this with you yet.
Oh no!
So no. There's still one more. Well, technically two more things.
Okay.
So to officially wrap it up, final question: what would you like to leave the audience with? It could be a quote from a book you're reading. It could be a mantra that you live by, or it could be a line from your favorite country song, or it could be a line from your favorite Fuji music. You thought I would leave that one out? No, I know you dance to Fuji.
I do.
So anything. It's your moment to just freestyle. Don't freestyle too much.
For me, it is. There's a lot, but I'm reading this book by her name is Bay Dixon. She's the founder of the Honey Pot.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's kind of like Òrentéh. It's like a feminine hygiene products company.
Yeah.
And ever since I started reading that lady's book, I have been so inspired by her story, and it's so similar to mine. How you have this conversation with yourself, with your ancestors, and all. Like, it's very inspiring. So I don't have a quote from the book, but I feel like what I got out of the book is really trust yourself. And if you feel like you have to do something, don't doubt yourself, just do it. So to be honest, I think she's my inspiration when it comes to a lot of things now. I don't even know her, but she's definitely an inspiration. I admire her very much like that. So yeah.
people don't. You don't have to meet people before they can be your inspiration, even mentors too. So, yeah, that works. So, please plug in again. Let people know where they can find you. Also, and if you want to plug in a website or app for Òrentéh right now, or you want to wait a little bit, that's fine. But if you have anything to plug in, here's your opportunity.
I'll plug myself in.
All right, there we go.
I don't have any. I have an app, but we're still developing that.
Okay.
So next time I visit your show, I will have a lot of information. In fact, I think it's going to be about Òrentéh, and I'll bring my products and all that for demonstration. But right now, nobody should come and be finding me. I'm hiding.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. We got you. We got you. We got you. So thank you for coming on the show. I said, wait, is Abriba's thank you different from Igbo?
Yes, the way we say thank you is different. We say ka, like
Ka.
K-A, yeah, ka.
Oh, that's easy. Because who was I talking to? Oh, yeah, I was interviewing somebody from Tonga in Zambia. Yeah, thank you. I already forgot that. Yeah, thank you. And Bemba, which is the biggest ethnic group in Zambia. The thank you from Bemba people is like 3 pages long. I was like, you know what? Just Umbana, I'll tell you. So Ka. So Ka for coming on the show.
Yeah.
You know, I always love you.
Yeah.
One of the few people that I can tell I love you in real life and on the show is the same. It's the same. There's no command, no K leg there. You know? She's one of the people that if you mess with her, she can tell you. Mess with her in real life, you can see me at the door like, hey, what happened? You know, so yeah, it's one of my favorite people of all time. And nothing but love for you and wishing you success on the launch of Òrentéh. And to everyone, be on the lookout. We got more information coming your way. And I don't know if this will be episode 200 yet.
Oh wow.
I do a terrible job at counting, but keep supporting the show. Keep doing good.
Yes.
And thank you for the privilege of your company.